Good morning, 5A. Today your math mission is going to be using 4 steps to solve multiplication with a 2-digit number by a decimal to the hundredth place. So to start, we have 1.21 times 14. Our first step, we're going to rewrite this problem without the decimal. So 1 and 21 hundredths becomes 121, and the 14 had no decimal. So this is our new multiplication problem. The second step is going to be to solve this new problem without the decimal using the area model that we practiced last week. Now remember, in the area model, we're going to break each number down into its place value. So 121 can be broken down into 100, 20, and 1. 14 can be broken down to 10 and 4. Then I just have to multiply all my numbers on the top row here by each number on the side column. So I'm going to start with 4 times 100, which gives me 400. I move to 4 times 20. Remember, whenever I'm multiplying by zeros here, I can multiply my non-zero numbers. 4 times 2 is 8, and then tack on the 0 to give me 80. 4 times 1 is 4. I have to do the same thing for 10 times each of the numbers on top. 10 times 100, again, I'm going to multiply my non-zero numbers. 1 times 1 is 1, and then tack on the 3 zeros. 2 zeros in 100, 1 0 in 10. That gives me 1,000. Same strategy here. 1 times 2 is 2. Tack on the 0 from 10 and the 0 from 20. That's 2 zeros to give me 200. And then 10 times 1 is 10. My final step is going to be to add all of these numbers together. And I think it'll be easiest if you write the numbers from greatest to least. And I forgot the 4 there. Now, I know we all know how to add. So when you add these all together, you will get 1,964. Oops, no you won't. You will get 1,694 as your final answer when you total all the numbers from the box together. Okay, then our next step is we are going to round to estimate the answer of our original problem. We're going to go back to our original problem because we know we're going to plug a decimal point in here somewhere, but now we need to figure out where that where it makes the most sense to put the decimal. And we're going to use rounding to do that, just like we did on Friday. So I'm going to round and round both numbers to the nearest whole number. Now that's easy because 14 is a whole number. We don't have to change 14. But 1.21 rounded to the nearest whole number is going to be 1. So 1 times 14 is going to be my rounded answer. 1 times 14 is 14. Okay, now looking here, I'm going to plug a decimal point at different points in this number and see which number makes the most sense. Which number gets me closest to 14? Well, if I plugged it right here after the 1, that would give me 1.694, 1 and 694 thousandths. I can move it over one spot, and that would give me 16 and 94 hundredths. I can move it over a spot further, and that would give me 169 and 4 tenths. Now I look at my rounded estimate answer of 14, and when I put the decimal spot after the 6, That gets me the closest to 14, 16.94. It was really my only answer that was anywhere close to 14. Because, of course, if I moved it over another spot, that would give me just 100, or give me a whole number of 1,694. So this number gets me the closest. Okay, let's do it with another problem. We'll try 2.32, 2 and 32 hundredths times 25. Again, first step is to rewrite without the decimal. 2 and 32 hundredths just becomes the whole number of 232 times 25. Okay, I have my new problem here, so I'm just going to rewrite it without the decimal. All right, I'm just going to solve it with the area model now. Okay, so I'm going to break each number down by place value, just like I did in the last problem. 232 can be broken down into 230 and 2. And then 25 can be broken down into 20 and 5. And I'm going to multiply all the numbers on the top row here by each number on the side column, just like I did in the last problem. And I can use my same strategy with these zeros. My non-zero numbers for 200 times 5, 2 times 5 is 10. Then I'm going to tack on the 2 zeros from 200, which gives me 1,000. Non-zero numbers here, 5 times 3 is 15. Tack on the 0 from 30, gives me 150. 5 times 2 is 10. 20 times 200. My non-zero numbers are 2 and 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 0, plus 2 zeros, plus 3 zeros. Gives me 4,000. 20 times 30. My non-zero numbers are 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 0, plus 2 zeros. And finally, 20 times 2 is 40. Then I have to find the sum of all these numbers. Again, it'll be helpful for you to write them in order from greatest to least. And I'm missing one here. Oh, missing 150. And you're going to find the total of your 6 numbers. And I want to again go through the practice of adding. I know we got this part down. When you find the total, it'll be 5,700. 5,800 rather. 5,800 will be your answer. Then you're going to round the original problem to estimate your answer. 2.32 times 25. Remember, we want nearest whole numbers for both of these. Now, 25 is already a whole number. That's done for us. 2.32 is going to round down the nearest whole number. Remember, not 2.3. That would be the nearest tenth. We want to the nearest whole number. It's going to be 2. So 2 times 25 equals